Oh, Shannon, I am sick of sitting here in my RV down by the river playing guitar. I want to get something done.
Like what?
I'm just thinking about these healthcare workers out there on the front lines facing, the war on COVID-19. I want to do something about it.
We'll do something.
I'd like to invite you to join me in the fight against COVID-19. The National Nurses United is an advocacy group that procures personal protective equipment for nurses and healthcare workers so that they can be safe in their fight against COVID-19. It just so happens that I have a very, very close friend that has invented some PPE. We didn't know it at the time, but it's very relevant today. Personal protective equipment. Now what's funny is you see people walking around in the United States now every day with masks, gloves, keeping our social distance. Now in Asia, being that I've worked in Japan and Thailand and Korea, very, very common over the last number of years, as many as 20, since they've lived through SARS, they have very close quarters in Asian countries, to wear personal protective equipment anytime you travel and anytime you want to be polite so that you wouldn't infect anybody else. Now you're finding that it is going to be common moving forward in the United States now. But I also want to introduce you to the Phone Hammock. This right here is a piece of rubber, non-skid, has a material front little logo, that's Phil hanging out there. Yeah, Phil the phone. And what this allows you to do is you can have it in your back pocket, you could have it in your purse, and anywhere you go, like a restaurant, a bar, even at home, you can pull out your phone hammock. And as you can see here, I have my wife's phone, and it just creates a nice safe space between your phone's lens and the actual public surface. You can imagine looking now, you don't want to spread viruses through touch or finding it's on surfaces, and if you touch your eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth, that could propagate the spread of these viruses. So the phone hammock works like this. Boom. That simple. The last thing we're going to want to do is to take our phone and lay it down on a public surface. I know in the past we've always done that without even thinking about it. But now could you imagine putting your phone on a public surface, picking it up, pressing it to your mouth, your nose, your eyes, and your ear? Ew! Gross! No, not when you have your phone hammock. Gives you a nice protective lift off the public surface. The beautiful thing about this, it's rubber and whatnot, so you can wash it, and it easily folds right up and goes in your pocket. So I would like to do this. If you like this idea, and you could see yourself using a phone hammock in the future and not laying your phone down on public surfaces, I want to mail 2 of them to you. For a $10 donation to the National Nurses United, I'll send you 2 phone hammocks personally with a thank you note. You can Venmo me at Coach Sean, SEAN, 1969. Please include your address. Or you can use PayPal, harrisonpassion@yahoo.com. Thank you for joining forces with me to get it done for the nurses in the United States.